Hey, it's a Goobert. Hello, Goobert.
Goobert? What, he changed his name?
Well, no, it says Gooblaish, but it's Goobert.
The gooey Bert. Hey, Bert. Hello, Bert.
Okay, so at the end of last week, I was, after everybody else had left, I was on here alone for a little bit, adding crew members and such. And I believe I decided that I'm going to add
My wife
even
is still
more
here.
crew members here.
Oh, she has a yellow top now. Thought she was all like white shorts, white top.
Huh? No, she's had a yellow top for the longest time. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on. My character just keeps looking up to the right.
You're crouched.
No, I know, but
Where?
like, see, like I'm not touching anything, and it's looking up to the right.
Do you have a controller plugged in? Maybe it's drifting.
Well, I don't have like an actual like controller. I have a
Or joystick or.
I mean, I have a keypad thing, and I don't want to have to try to unplug it. Hang on a second, I'll figure it out.
All right, I need to connect to the orbital station. Main constructor, connect this. And okay. So since the last time we played, I have updated the scrap mechanic. Not the game called Scrap Mechanic, but the mechanic of scrap that we use in this game.
But that's a good game.
And so instead of getting scrap directly when you salvage things, it will now give you components that degrade into scrap. That way you can use the components for repair to template and the factory workshop stuff, and you can and then once it becomes scrap, you can use that to craft all the scrap stuff. Okay. Don't hurt yourself now.
Huh? I actually landed inside the elevator box and it hurt me. I didn't like. There's no effects going on though. Fine.
Okay. I'm adding additional crew quarters to the Zeppelin.
What floor are you on? The second?
I'm on the top floor.
There's a top floor? Wait.
You know where our bunks are?
Yeah, I didn't think there'd be anything higher than that. There. Oh, you're in up there. Oh, okay. You're adding crew quarters in here?
Yep, I'm gonna
And
turn
the
this.
Jeffrey Stoops?
I'm gonna turn this whole upper area in that you can see here, like just the big 2x blocks, into crew quarters, and then in order to get access to the rest of the ship, you come in through here, and this is where all the other Jeffrey's Tube areas are.
It would be like this when we're going through Jeffrey Stoops.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're tall enough. I mean, if I were to put like the upper half up there, then we'd have to crouch and go through it. Yeah, there's no oxygen in this area, apparently.
How come I lasted so long without my helmet? Oh, because there's air in here. Okay.
Yeah, there's air in here. It's just once you go past that, there's not. I may put a little warning thing, like a little LCD thing saying, "Hey, warning, no air past this point."
Put it right here.
Well, I'd have
Yeah,
to put it over
I
on
can
this
set.
side because this wall's in these blocks. So I'd put the LCD over here.
There's a
Saying,
block
hey.
here. In front of me. Above the stairs.
Oh yeah, I guess I could do that. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna need some dates as well. I think we may already have. Okay, so you start with the bunks. We'll put them. Let's see. I've already got 9 bunks. I think it was what, 9? How many do I have in here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I've got 12 crew member quarters here, or a crew quarters for 12 there. And then up here, I'm going to want these to be mirrored on this. So if I do this, you're in the way. So that's 10 on each side. That's 24 crew. And then...
These are the bunks for the NPC crew?
Yep. In addition to the 6 bunk beds that I have down below.
Of course, my girl just uses my bed, so...
Obviously.
How do I get out of here? Oh. No? Uh-oh. Whoop.
This way.
Oh, yeah, ladder. Living in the Jeffrey's tubes. Paladins. So he's in orbit, so he's either on the ship or in the space station.
Yep. He hasn't been talking lately, though. Alright, so I just tripled the size of the crew. Rid of... Hmm. And then it is. Okay. Actually, put the back.
Who pooped?
That was me.
I don't know where you're sitting. I'll just sit here and eat I'm having burgers. I don't know where you're sitting though.
I was testing the crew quarters.
Oh, he might be in the observation deck at the bottom. Yep. Hi.
Okay.
That's better. I got a burger I gotta finish off here. Have any LCDs anyway? Maybe.
We do. Right. Right. Right now, I set up some lights. Place. This will be Hab Hall, I believe. Be a good signal for this. This is Hab Hall here. Yeah. Oh. Hab. All right. Yeah. Okay. Uh, I may have used all the doors.
Well, just make another one.
We cannot. We are out of iron. You can't really make anything without iron.
Well, I mean, you can make silicon without iron.
Well, you know it.
Well, the good news is that I was able to get my character to stop, you know, just looking around.
Did you fix it?
Yeah, I had to. I couldn't like find the cord to unplug it, so I had to actually go through and in the device manager uninstall
Disable
it. And well, it didn't have the option to disable it, so I uninstalled it. And then and then it had the option to disable the second one because for some reason it was showing like two of them. So I disabled one and uninstalled. Actually, I just uninstalled both of them. But then once I scanned for hardware changes, it found
green
the
now.
one that's plugged in. Yes, I am.
Well, that's also Paladin's color, except it's a slightly different green than that one.
Exactly.
So you're intentionally stealing Paladin's color?
Yeah.
Why?
Stole mine, now he's gonna steal his.
But now we gotta change everybody's rooms and everything.
No, I'm back to red.
Your room is red, but you're not.
No, I am.
Looks green to me.
Not when I come back in. Am I still green now?
Nope. I was gonna switch to red if you're gonna stay green.
Yeah, no. It's my red. So I guess our mission is to go get a bunch of iron.
Yep, that's what I was
Oh, yeah.
planning. 'Cause we are out of iron.
So we gotta go back to the planet and just look for it on the surface?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Either that, or we could try to go to another system and find a iron asteroid, or like another planet area.
Well, I do have to go to 3 different planets.
And we do have a warp drive.
Yes. Where's my ship? Oh, it's on this station.
Yeah, I need to go to 3 different planets too.
I need to go back down and get my.
We've got we've got an Erestrum asteroid, a magnesium asteroid, in orbit of our, and a cobalt asteroid, but that's it. Well, and ice.
In this system?
In this system.
In this area? In this orb? Oh, you mean in the whole solar system?
Yeah. There's titanium on the moon and iron. There's the potential for an iron deposit on the moon. So the moon could have iron, magnesium, titanium, and pentaxid.
Let me go to the moon. I'll go to the moon. Just look.
Yeah, we
Have
need
we already been to the moon?
promethium, right?
I don't
or
think
not,
so.
No, I think someone said that they had just like flown down to the moon, but I don't think we actually like flew around.
Yeah.
I thought, maybe I hadn't. I just, I suffer from CRS. Can't remember shit.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's you want to take the little shuttle down there?
I'm already going to the moon in my set. Yep.
Oh. I figured we'd all go together, but okay.
You abandoned us.
Bye.
Come on, Goob. You and I can take the salvage barge down. If I can find the salvage barge, where is it?
Yeah, it should be somewhere.
I didn't see it on the space station. I don't know where it is. 'Cause I've been to both the space station and the bay and the ship.
Don't tell me it's gone again.
It go poofy again? Looked in the registry. Let's see.
Did it float away?
I don't think it floated away. I think it destroyed itself.
I don't see it.
I think you moving the server eliminated
Well, I
it.
didn't. No, because this is running the same server like exactly as before. All I did to this server is update it.
The salvage
Hold
barge
on, hold
part
on.
2 is on the planet.
Yeah, it's at the trade station.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because we flew down to make them friendly, and then we just teleported back up here. See, I knew it wasn't me.
It's your fault.
No.
It's still his fault.
Yes, it is.
So are you going to fly down or teleport down and get it, or should I?
Why don't we both teleport down and just get in it?
Oh, that's true. If I can find where the teleporter is.
First
Eventually, I plan on putting a teleporter on the space station as well.
French fry crumbs are pretty tasty.
This. There's my ship.
Hey, look, it is here.
Okay. We are low on fuel, so I am going to...
We have enough to get here. Get back.
Where is
I don't know. I mean, it says we have 4.1 minutes while we're landed, so I don't think. Oh, there we go. Now we have enough to go anyway.
Well, I'm buying oxygen too, since I got plenty
Yeah.
of credits.
Might as well.
754,000.
Yeah, take my ship and refill it.
Which,
There.
by the way, I did change the not the
Oh, yeah, you-
not the price of weapons in next month's update, but the amount of weapons that each trader will buy each day. So,
Okay.
So that we can't do that.
I mean, you can. It'll just take a lot longer to get the credits.
Yeah, you won't
Okay.
be like 500,000 in like a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So there are no deposits on the moon at all, but there are iron meteorites.
Ah,
Word.
yes.
Upon depletion, so I have not been to the moon before. This is my first time here,
Okay.
according to how the map looks.
Yeah. So
It's really tiny.
the depletion asteroids are because there are no deposits. It will
It will rain fire down upon you.
rain. Well, it'll crash meteorites into the planet. But that only works on a dedicated server.
back.
On a single player game, that will not work.
Well, I've had it happen. Not in Star Salvage, but in vanilla. I depleted all of what was it? I want to say it was Promethium off of the starting planet, and it started raining down Promethium asteroids
Was
or
it
iron asteroids or something.
in single player?
In single player, yeah.
Maybe they made it so it
Well,
does do it in single player as
The
well.
thing is I don't know if the game realizes that it's already depleted because there are no deposits there.
That's what I was thinking because
It
yeah, it
should.
might not.
I don't know if that has been triggered yet. I mean, I can hang around here for a little while.
Well, how
Yeah.
often does it do that?
Pretty random.
Well, because
I
I
d-
know in
I discovered question marks.
I don't remember
no.
what it was in. I think it was in Reforged Eden. There's a moon that as soon as you go in there, it starts raining down resource asteroids, and there are no deposits on it of that type. And I think it was iron. So
Yeah, it's iron here too.
yeah, we may or may not have iron depletion asteroids coming down on the moon.
It's so it says iron meteorites depletion, but I haven't seen any yet. Of course, I've only been here for less than a minute, so.
Yeah,
And it's a very tiny planet, so it should be really easy to find.
yeah,
Well,
it's just a
if-
size 2.
If it already had an asteroid down, then it wouldn't do another one until you got that asteroid, right?
It depends on a few things. It might.
Hey guys, I see you guys.
Hello.
Right in front of me. About 2 meters out, or 2 kilometers out.
I see a chevron with question marks.
Yeah,
Is it red?
that is a.
No, it's white.
Yeah, I see a lot of white stuff in front of you guys.
Yeah, that's a
I
junkyard
didn't
that's
go
in
that
front
way.
of us.
And
I think this is the drone base, or
If it's got a shield listed with percentages, it's the
No.
drone base.
nope, it's the communications tower, and I'm getting shot at. And there's a drone.
be
It
careful.
was right by him. Watch out for the drones too. They're everywhere,
All right,
but they're pretty stupid.
Yeah, I
got-
think something hit us.
Well, I heard ping, 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 but I.
Yeah, I saw that. And now the temperature is -73 inside.
Yeah, let me just land right here.
Why can't I control my ship? There.
And we'll take a look.
No! Oh no! I'm alive still.
Oh, I don't have any weapons because I left them all on the ship, so.
Oh, I'm
Goob-
getting destroyed.
Goob,
here.
you're gonna have to protect me.
I am getting messed. Yep, lost my ship. It's gone. It's history. It died.
Kablooey.
Yay.
If I don't have any of my.
Yeah, I think it was that.
oh.
There's a minigun drone
And I died.
Yep.
down there. I think that's what did it.
That's why I
It's
suggested us
400
all
away.
come in the same thing, so that doesn't happen.
I was actually shut down with a drone base. I didn't even realize.
Because
It had like these orangish yellow laser bolts or whatever.
the yellow ones are just shield killing ones, whereas the
Well, that minigun
Can't
drone's
see
ignoring
anything.
us, so I think we're okay.
yeah, keep an eye on it.
I am. He's going away from us now, though.
All right. Let's see what's left of my. Oh.
Yeah, he's about 500 away now. You sound like you were cold.
I am cold. But I am
Yeah,
about-
it's just this one block right here behind the Yep, there you go. Yep, there we go.
I was just gonna say I am about to not be cold. Yeah, it doesn't
Oh,
look
I
like
wanted to
there's
redo
any
my
other
ship anyway.
damage apart from that one block.
Yeah, I think that was all that got hit. I don't see any more drones around, so we're good.
Come out of the ship real quick. Combat hatchet.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to, we're gonna have to head back to the station because I don't have any of my weapons or anything. I had to build a survival
Yep.
tool.
Pick me up.
Well, you could have just told me. I mean, I have my stuff with me.
Alright, where are you, Frag?
Over here. Should be east of
I
your
see you.
position.
I see you.
They should make it so that when you're in the passenger seats, you should be able to like use like one weapon or like control just the scanner or something.
You can do, you can activate
What?
turrets in there.
Well, you
I
have to go
can't-
through. But I'm talking about like
It's
just
telling
sit
me I
down and
can't
count.
take apart the rest of my ship from here. I cannot do this here. Try further east or west.
Oh, it's because you're right in the like no building zone. There's like a strip on every planet, like on one
I don't
part
see it.
where it seams together. If you look at the map,
No, oh, I am there. Well, I'm,
yeah,
yeah, I am in it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I had that problem before too. Yeah, you're right in it.
Yeah, I'm looking at you guys, and you're just outside of it. So you're coming
Yep.
from the north.
Yeah, but I can see that, you know,
Well, actually, I think we're
Blink.
both in it now.
yeah, because blink.
Yeah.
You see that?
It's because we're flipping
Blink.
from side to side of the whole planet.
Blink. Yeah.
It's the seam of the planet,
It's the international dateline.
basically.
I don't know if you'll even be able to repair your ship and put things on it.
No, can't do anything.
That sucks. It doesn't, because it's still ours. It just doesn't have a cockpit, right?
Why is it being stupid?
Hold on, because back up. Back up. You
I
have to
think
wait.
it's hitting the ground.
No, it's hitting him as he's moving
yep.
up forward too fast.
Okay, there you go.
do
Now
it.
you can come up. I would have laughed if it went back in as he walked towards it.
Because they did an update, like
Yeah, I
with
noticed.
1.7, that if something is trying to close and you're in the way, it just opens back up. So you have to wait for
Yeah,
it to
I know.
all the way open before you try to walk up it.
That's the same reason why your elevators screw up.
Yes.
Yes, basically.
That's why you cannot just manually activate the elevator while standing on it anymore. You have to wait for the signal.
Yeah, so don't fly that way.
Or just go higher up to fly over it.
All right. Well, we know there's no iron on the moon at the moment, so
There are surface rocks. I almost picked up a few, but
Yeah, I took some steel plates off of a junk thing to build a junk steel block to repair. But
well,
I had
mean,
to
we could always just go down to the planet and get a bunch of like stone.
Or we could get a whole bunch of steel plates.
What?
If we set up a furnace, I don't remember if I have it activated now, but
Turn the steel plates into iron.
At least in my work in progress thing, you can turn steel plates, titanium plates, and sathium plates into ingots by throwing them into a furnace, and the furnace will turn them into reforged iron ingots, reforged titan rods, and reforged sathium ingots, which will degrade into the actual ingots that you can use to craft with.
Nice.
Basically,
why not just go straight to just regular ingots?
because I cannot do that because
ingots already have a template of the ore.
Huh. So you can't have two separate templates that go to the same thing?
No.
Nope.
And the only
because
reason
it would get confused, like if you told it to build something, like for instance, if you told it build an iron ingot, if there's two templates, well, which one is it supposed to try to build?
Here's the thing. The only reason you cannot is because of the deconstructor. Because you can specify which device creates which
well, true.
like if you had one device with one template for that and another device with another template for that, you could do that. But the deconstructor looks at the template for the item and goes, okay, now what? Now what? Now
Which
what?
one do you want
now
me
what?
to make?
So you get an error when you have duplicate templates of the same item.
So they should just make it so that, like the furnace and constructors, you can just have, put deconstructor, and it would just use whatever template you tag the deconstructor on it.
Yeah, unfortunately, the way that the deconstructor is set up, they actually can't do that.
Well, I mean, they could just change it to work that way.
I mean, it's not like if you put an ingot into the decon, that it turns it into raw ore.
But it would if the ingot itself was not tagged as a base item.
Right. Yeah, basically, with the deconstructor, if you take out all the base item tags, you would be able to deconstruct anything back down to, like, stone.
Back down to, well, it would actually it would start throwing errors because of how much stuff would downgrade into, it would end up being stone, I believe, just because the basic ores go to stone, and then the other stuff, the non-basic stuff, would go to like sathium ore and stuff like that, as opposed to going to ingots and such. So okay.
Yeah, it is strange. I think it was just that one block that got destroyed.
Okay, for some reason these are not shutting properly. But okay.
Okay. If I can't make a ship if I wanted. Because we don't have any iron.
Correct.
I was gonna see if I can do one of those pre-made ones, but you'll have to spawn it. Unless you got that fixed. Junk scout vessel.
They will spawn, but they will spawn without the devices at the moment. Like without the thrusters and without the Without the
Really?
scout devices specifically, it'll spawn without the up and down thrusters and without the
Graviton.
the GTD,
But it'll
because
still have the cockpit and
Yeah.
blocks and
Yeah, it'll have everything
because
except
the last
for the
time-
everything
thrusters.
vanilla.
the
Yeah.
last time that I actually, because it's a dedicated server, it might not work at all. Because
What,
the
spawning that in?
yes, because
It
Test it. We'll
should
have to all
still
testing.
work.
but in order to craft that item, you would need
Hey,
steel
Paladin's back.
stuff anyway.
Yeah, he's here. He's just eating his Chinese food.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Let me go up to the Zeppelin.
Maybe we should move your SV back up to the Zeppelin if we're gonna go somewhere.
Well, I don't want to go anywhere just yet, because I want to. We have extra stuff that we might be able to decon into iron.
So were you talking about you can take like metal sheets and turn them into ingots that turn into regular ingots?
Not unless you, like, if we set it up that way, we could make it do that. But right now, I think it's only if we have a furnace that we can do that.
I think I'm gonna also set steel blocks to have a template so that they will deconstruct, because I don't like the destroyed steel blocks, because I
Yeah,
don't
'cause
think
they
they
don't.
deconstruct at the moment.
No, they don't.
No, but they do. No, but when you use your multi-tool, they just become steel plates.
Well, right, but we're saying that you should be able to just throw it in a deconstructor to get the steel
Right.
plates instead of having to
It
deconstruct
should,
it.
because I would figure that the decon just works like your multi-tool, just gives you a
Yeah.
bigger yield.
Yeah. Now we do already have some small vessel thrusters and such that I'm gonna hold on to. I'm throwing the hover vessel thrusters in here. Might want to hold on to the hover vessel clone chamber though. I don't know. We don't need any of those at the moment. All
Okay,
right.
I see there's 8 thrusters. There's a lot, actually.
Let's let the deconstructor do its work right now.
8 thrusters, 1 jet thruster, 1 big jet thruster.
Why is the deconstructor being weird? Probably because the...
I'm in it.
Yes, because you were in one of the thing. Okay.
Well, no, I'm in the main constructor inventory. That's where it would go, right?
That's where it's connecting
Yeah, so
output to.
it's not able to, yeah.
Okay.
So you're blocking all the production.
But I can still look at it through the advanced constructor. Just look at it and scroll.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
can
do
just,
anything.
yeah, you can watch it that way.
Yeah, that's the thing. I probably could make an SV really quick. There's enough thrusters. Even though they're
Yes.
small. One
But
big ass
but
one.
I'm making steel plates, so you might be able to make a GTD.
Blocks.
I don't know what type of devices and such it needs that would require the steel. But
Let's see. Well, you'll have to move it back down to the base because most of the stuff we
right,
have down there.
right.
But it was saying it was lacking mechanical components and steel plates at the base. It had everything else apparently.
And you make mechanical components out of steel plates, do you not?
Let me see.
Yes, you do.
Probably.
Yeah, so you should
Yeah.
be able to throw those steel plates down to the base and be fine.
I only see 45 right now.
Yeah, well, it's I've got 120 steel
Oh
blocks.
yeah.
that are
Now I see 722.
yeah.
That's funny because usually when I'm in the constructor looking at the 2 inventories, you'll see like you
only
guys see
if-
things in and out.
Only if that
Well, yeah.
device that you're looking in is the thing that's doing it. It doesn't take into account the other devices messing with it
Yeah, it will.
until you go out
It
and
does
back in.
2 players though. Like if you take out something in the output or the input, I'll see that go away.
Yes,
Not
but only
immediately.
if
only
that
if it
device
updates the
is
screen.
only if that device is updating its screen, which it only does when it is doing something.
They need to fix that anyway.
So like if you look in the deconstructor, you'll see the stuff going in and out and everything because it's actively deconstructing.
Okay.
So yeah, we've got plenty of pentaxid. We are running low on fuel.
All right.
But just a little bit low. And we could refill at the trade station, so that's not a big deal.
You got money.
Okay.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, there it is. Let's try it. I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna do it.
No! Don't do
No
it!
scout vessel.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would think that it would work, even though it's a dedicated server, because, I mean, you can, spawn the new capital vessel, normally, so, like, to build your own.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if I do it or you do it.
I'm
Right,
wondering
it
why
shouldn't
the
matter.
scrap thrusters don't deconstruct.
Because you don't have a reverse thingy? I don't know. Oh, scrap thrusters. Where are they? Oh,
Well,
right here.
there's one scrap thruster for a small vessel in the deconstruction
Uh-huh.
thing, and it's made from the engineering scrap. So if it were to deconstruct, it should deconstruct in the deconstructor down
Not
to...
have it unlocked.
It automatically unlocks. It's in the salvaging. It should deconstruct down to 20 engineering scrap.
There it is. Okay.
But if you
Force 56. That is pretty weak.
I'm wondering if the it should into engineering scrap. Let me see if I'm gonna look at the work in progress version. Items config.
You
Your
said
lift and
scrap
descend
thruster?
thrusters are higher.
Yeah, it should,
Be the temp.
75.
It's probably
Actually,
because the scrap is listed as a base item.
well, no, because it should put the scrap, like, if it's deconstructing, it goes to the base item, so kind of like the iron ingots are base items.
Weren't you having problems with the deconstructor making the scrapped items from these items?
A deconstructor will split items and devices until the template only has ingredients made from base item. So
Yeah.
if the scrap thruster is only made from base items, then it...
So add one steel plate to it, and then it'll do it, right?
Well, it'll deconstruct it to a steel plate.
So it won't make base items?
It's a base item like iron ore or something like that, right?
Well, yes,
But it usually won't go that low. to
iron
do that.
ore are base items.
But
so-
decons don't go that low. They only stop at best ingots.
They'll
Usually
stop
not,
at
though.
ingots because ingots are made from the base item of ore.
Right.
Oh, I can't hold it. Dang it. Okay. Oh, continue.
Well,
I
does
gotta
it...
quit and continue when I put the
But the thing
put
is,
the
iron
junk
ingots
vessel in
are
my
also
hotbar.
listed as base items.
Did you hear
So
that?
what are? Yeah. Yeah, you got that error. That's probably because it's trying to load the template for it, but the template's missing parts or something.
No,
Yeah, I'm
what
missing a tiny block when I look at it, and I'm doing it on the when I attach myself.
what
when I
is
link
it?
myself
Sorry, what
to-
is it that you got the error for?
When I put the ship, what do you call it? Where'd it go?
The junk scout vessel.
The junk scout vessel on my extended hotbar.
Oh yeah.
Link to the output, but all I see is just a little square, tiny block on the ground. Before
Yeah.
I haven't put it down yet.
It won't
Right.
let you put it down.
Can I place this item in space?
Where are
Yeah.
for one.
So you have to do it on a planet or
Well,
something.
even then, it's just showing a red cube.
Right,
Oh,
because
Yeah, it's gonna
it
show
won't,
that. Yeah,
it won't let you place it because we're on a dedicated server.
I
really.
guess I can teleport down, right?
If we were co-op,
Oh,
it would let the person who's running the co-op game, in this case it would be me if I were running the co-op game, it would let them put it down, but not anyone connected to them.
right.
And I don't know why it does that, because
Yeah, because it works the exact same way as like spawn, like to
as
create
the create new device thing, yeah. You would think, but for some reason it doesn't. And I think that the issue is that if you were to put the prefab that it's accessing in your personal prefab folder for your game, it would work. But because it's not accessing that, because it's only in the prefab folder of the server and of
I can do that then.
Yes, but you would have to do that for every person. I would have to do it on my computer
So
for me to spawn them in. Frag
wouldn't-
would have to do it on his computer for him to spawn it in.
So it wouldn't just like automatically download with like when you log into the server.
It doesn't
We would
matter
have to
if it's in
download a
the
copy of it. Well, like after KnowItAll spawns his, I have to take his copy of his game server, do it on mine, and then move that copy to whoever else
just
wants
the
to do it
template.
next,
you'd have to move the template
and then
into
put it back to the server.
you would have to move it into our personal ones for us to spawn it in. It doesn't matter if it's in the
Where? Let me see if I can spawn it in.
because it will only let you spawn it in if you are the server. That's what it is.
If it's a listen server on a co-op.
If you're connected to the server, it won't let you spawn it in unless it's in your personal prefabs folder.
Yeah, well, this
Okay.
isn't a blueprint.
Because it's trying to access the prefabs folder on your own computer and from your base game. However, if you are running the scenario, it overwrites that by accessing the scenario's prefab folder first before trying to access your personal computer's prefab folder, like your main game's prefab folder.
I should have it though, because I do have the mod downloaded.
Yes,
Well, but that in your personal blueprints. That's just in
your game right now is not accessing the scenario folders because it's just running on a computer that already has it running. It is accessing your prefab folder for Empyrion, not for a scenario, because you're not running the scenario, you're running Empyrion and playing on a server that is running the scenario.
Okay, Goob, it's sitting in the output here on the base. You can try spotting it, but its SU is 500, so it'd be kind of hard to carry it along unless you like dump everything you have.
Or connect it to a.
I'm just gonna see if I can spawn it out.
Yeah,
here.
but he has to go to a planet to do that. He can't connect it while he's on the planet.
Well,
If this is up,
unless he flies a small vessel down.
yeah, if he has enough room.
Or he could use. I don't know how much military scrap we have.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. So when you look at it, I think you're right. Like that, it's just because the blueprint's not there for it to spawn. It looks like a laser sight, like just a little red square.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me see if I can do something then. Because the thing is, when you teleport, there is a brief moment that you can still, like, you're still connected.
For a brief moment after you teleport, yes.
Right.
However, you're not going to have time to go to a place where there is space to spawn it before it disconnects.
We'll see.
It should fit in the, because it's only 500 SU, so it should fit in most, you know, with like 2 extensions.
Or, yeah, if I just put my stuff away, I can fit it in my suit, because I got 600.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that too. Just throw everything away that I had. Because the biggest thing I'm carrying is apparently my motorcycle. Yeah. And that's not including everything that's in my hotbar.
Yeah.
Yeah, motorcycle, and then the drill, and then a portable constructor, and then my sniper. They're the heaviest.
Let's see. Let's buy, I guess, a meat burger for the pizza. That's that. So I'm gonna buy a couple of pizzas. Nom nom nom.
Yum, 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 yum.
So are you gonna try to spawn it in Goob?
Yeah, I'm heading down to the planet now.
You're in a small vessel? Okay.
No. I emptied my my inventory so that I had enough space to just carry it, so I'm teleported down.
Oh, okay.
See? Right here.
Yep.
Yep, it's a little green dot.
Error.
Now, are we... What, did it tell you error?
Yep, it gave me an error when you tried to spawn it.
Yeah, because... Okay, so, yeah, that's... Well, I didn't actually try to spawn it. I just put it on my hotbar,
Yep.
but because
Yep.
you... I guess you would see it too?
Now, let me try something. Okay, if I do this...
Are you putting the blueprint in your game
I'm
file?
gonna go into the prefabs and find the... That is the junk scout, correct?
Yes, it is, yes. It's
Alright.
SS_junk
Yep.
scout.
And I'm gonna put it in my content prefabs folder for Empyrion. Alright, drop it.
Hang on just a second, I want to try something. Because what I had done before, I actually saved a blueprint of one with the thrusters and all in it.
That, from this
So-
current version of it?
Well, it was basically the creative mode. I just have them sitting out.
Yes, but what I mean is, would the
It was
IDs
updated.
of those devices still be the same ID numbers?
That I don't know because
If it was the current version that we are playing now,
Well,
that
that's
you
when I
added the
saved it.
devices, then it should be.
okay. Then no, yeah, those won't work then. Let me see if I can just do this. I'm gonna see if I can get the blueprints in there.
If you put it in your personal prefabs folder in the Empyrion Galactic Survival content prefabs, then it should spawn in. If I'm not mistaken. Because I think that's why the other ones spawn in, because those are core blueprints, like core prefabs that everybody already has. The starter blocks.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yep. Because now I can see. Well, it's weird because now I see the small green square still, but I see the ship, and it looks like it does have the thrusters there,
All right, you should be able to...
like that.
There you go.
There it is.
And look, thrusters.
Yep, perfect.
Action.
Oh yeah.
And you see, that's exactly what I was thinking is the issue is that it's not in your Empyrion
Yeah, it's not in your
prefab.
personal Empyrion, like the base game.
And I
prefabs.
forgot to bring fuel.
well, that's not a
Well, the
big
station, you can
problem.
just fill it up in the station, right?
That's no problem at all.
Because, I mean,
You
you
can
should
just buy
have
some.
money, right? Oh, where are you going?
I'm
I'm
broke
flying
ass.
away.
I was trying to get out, but it didn't get me out before it started to fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Back
so
at home.
that
Thank
worked.
you.
Yeah.
Yep, no problem. So at least I know the. Okay, yeah. It's because the Star Salvage game, because that's that's where I took the prefab from to throw in here. So it was the one that you just uploaded.
Well,
So
I haven't fixed it in my I haven't actually fixed it since you had the issue last.
oh, then I guess I fixed it by doing what I said. Like, because what
Yeah.
I did, all I did is like to try to fix my personal, Star Salvage
Yeah.
single player is in my creative mode where I had them already spawned. I just loaded into that, created a blueprint of them, and then copied and renamed the files to overwrite the ones
Yes.
in Star Salvage. So
So you
I
fixed
didn't
it on
actually.
you fixed it on your end, and so
Yeah,
the one that you copied was the one that you fixed, correct?
Well, I fixed it the first time we had this problem.
Yeah.
So I didn't just place those devices again. They were still placed after we updated it. They didn't disappear. They were still there.
Correct, because the block still existed. It just updated their ID number when you saved it again.
Right, when I saved the blueprint, yeah.
Yes.
So I just, so that works. So you don't have to actually place the device after the update. You just have to resave the blueprint.
Right, because
the
because the device is a
actual block, not
it's a
item. Yeah.
it's even though it's a rolling ID number, it'll still look for the name of it instead because it's a rolling ID number. If it but on the blueprints, it looks for the ID number when it spawns it in and spawns it in with whatever the scenario's ID number is.
Why can't we set it to a static ID number?
We could, but I would be afraid that I mean we could find some static ID numbers that they haven't used.
I mean, like we did with the items, because the items, there were several thousands of ID numbers. The blocks have at least a couple hundred.
No, they should have the same amount as the items.
Well, at least in the forum that when we were dealing with the ID numbers, the forum said that there was, at least a couple hundred in the blocks and thousands in the items.
Well, and because here's the thing, the reason that I wanted to use the auto-assigned blocks is so that if Elyon adds devices with those numbers, it won't mess with it.
But if we do like we did with the items, go to basically the end of the list of IDs, then Elyon's going to add them at the beginning, not the end.
But what I was thinking about doing is just moving those devices for the scout to the top of the rolling list.
But then, then I guess we'd only have to worry about it if Elyon added IDs that would make the rolling list change.
Well, anything that they add, it would change, but it wouldn't break it on my updates. It would only break it on Elyon updates.
Right, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Is that only if
the station.
Yep, we see you.
Okay, now we need to get iron. Because that was our issue to begin with. We're running out of iron.
Yeah. I'm gonna park. I'm gonna park in the Zeppelin.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and park the
barge.
I'm gonna get the barge and park it in the Zeppelin too.
Then we could just fly the Zeppelin.
Well, I'm also considering moving the stuff back to the Zeppelin's inventory.
Because if we're gonna be going to like other,
Yeah.
planet areas, then we kind of need all that too.
Right.
I even filled it with more air too. Nice. All right, what can I do? Oh, we got any weapons I can probably snag somewhere.
If there are,
maybe.
they would be
Some
in the
miniguns?
inventory of the Zeppelin's
Base.
instructor.
Nope. I see turrets, but I don't see any like miniguns. I can always salvage it from something.
Didn't we have like a personal weapons closet thing?
Yeah, if you're looking for handheld weapons.
No, we got
Oh,
like,
he wants
lockers. We
weapons
got
for the ship.
right.
Gotcha.
I want some miniguns.
I like how all of our vessels in here are the junk colors and such.
Yeah.
Really, I'm actually considering replacing all the blocks from all the carbon composite blocks on the junk scout and such with just the junk blocks. But
Yeah, that would make sense.
yeah. It would make it a little bit heavier, but also a little more armored because the junk blocks have more health and such than the carbon composite, and they take less damage than the carbon composite. So,
I mean, which is stronger, carbon or wood?
carbon and wood are about the same.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, let me get all my stuff. I think those.
Okay, you want me to move everything over from the base to the ship?
Well, first we're gonna have to find a place to put some stuff.
Yeah, because the main constructor inventory is full of items and not components.
Correct.
So we need to
Reverse
just
that.
make a storage then.
Yeah, I can swap. There's a lot of fuel here. All right.
Just rename some of the cargo boxes and start.
Moving.
Oh, it
Wow,
won't
man.
fit all that. It won't fit all that though. There's a lot there.
No.
Well,
but-
we have a lot of cargo boxes though.
Yeah, I'm gonna rename 3 of these here right now. This will be there's one that I just named CVBA devices, HVSV devices,
I mean, you could have just done large
go.
devices, small devices, since
and then universal
Set up.
devices.
EACV. I can do that now. It's already
Small
full.
blocks. I've got one named small blocks.
Devices.
Um,
Okay, not blocks though. Not windows. Not blocks.
and then we'll do this. All right, I've got large devices 1 and large devices 2 now. And then
You have one that's universal.
yep, I've got one that should be named universal devices. It did not name it. Hold on.
But is it Universal Studios?
Universal devices. Small devices. Alright, I've got large devices 1, large devices 2, small devices, and universal devices. And then I've got one named small blocks.
Universal.
Studio.
Okay, I think what I can do here.
What? I selected universals and went to larger devices.
Well, you didn't do it.
Go.